Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Ryan Evans with Best Kiteboarding, and I'm here with Jon Bemus. Jon is the Director of Operations here at Hexagon Wake Park. So, Jon, when did the cable open here?
We opened about 2.5 weeks ago. We finally opened up. It's been a long 6 months. We started January 1st. We had to start by building the dock first to get the anchor points for the cable, and finally got everything set and worked long and hard with Sesitech and Pat Panakos to get this thing going and finally up and running. So it's been good. Our second weekend we had the Monster Triple Crown. Went really well. It's a pro event. Got all of that just in time, and everyone loved it. And it's been a great 2 weeks.
Talk about baptism by fire. I mean, immediately opening and then having one of the biggest wakeboarding events in the world here.
I mean, that was our goal, is to kind of open and you know, to bring the Monster Triple Crown, bring the best pro athletes at the sport to the event, and to see the site, and to see that we brought it to a lake that brings 1,500 people a weekend, and just to bring that many new people to the sport was an awesome thing for us to do.
And it looks like here, I mean, you've got a healthy contingent of experienced riders and guys who are really throwing down, and then you see a ton of people who are just getting into the sport.
Yeah, I mean, to put it with Tucker Lake, I mean, there's a lot of people who've never even seen the sport, and to introduce this to them, you know, where you don't need a boat and you don't need that was kind of the idea, that just to get more people involved with the sport and to get them to try it, and to put it at a lake like this in the facility has just been awesome.
Now, we're obviously a kiteboarding company. Me and the rest of the team riders, and I think a lot of the philosophy behind our brand is, surfing, wakeboarding, kiteboarding, doing whatever you can to get on the water. And then yesterday, I actually met a guy. He was practicing here to get better at his kiteboarding. And then during the Monster Triple Crown, Billy Parker was one of the pro competitors, and he's a pro kiter.
I'm super pumped to be so close to Hatteras and just so close to all the kiteboarding community, because this is pretty much the same sport, when there's no wind and stuff, they can all come out here and try the same kind of stuff. It's the same philosophy, or whatever.
Philosophy.
Bad with that one. Same kind of stuff with what they're doing to here, so it'd be cool to do crossover events with them, and to start doing more kite wake events, and to do the same stuff. So.
Well, I think it's cool the fact that you start to see the riders start to do that. And the riders have a tendency to kind of lead the trends in the industry.
Yeah.
And then if you're an average Joe kiter and you see, hey, here's a pro who's doing both, maybe I should try both.
Yeah.
And then you see novices coming out here and learning, whether you just want to learn how to ride and edge properly, or you want to hit your first feature. I mean, having the cable just so consistent, that's the difference. The wind is up and down, and it's gusty, and some days there's no wind, some days there is. Every day this thing is running, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think this will help progress kiting too. Like the more board time you have on a board, and the more you're on the features and stuff like that, definitely the more crazy stuff you'll see with kiteboarding.
Totally.
So I think that both sports kind of feed off each other, and hopefully this keeps growing and build the sport from there.
So if somebody wants to come out and ride Hexagon, and they're in the Outer Banks, where do they find information if you guys are open?
HexagonCablePark.com. You can probably get to that website from tuckerslake.net too. But yeah, I mean, just find us on the web. There's been some videos coming out, and I'd love for everyone to come out and see it.
And we're going to have a link right down on the bottom of this interview here, so you guys can come out, check it out, and then keep dibs on everything that's going on here at Hexagon Wake Park through the website. With the amount of riders and the guys throwing down last week, Raf Jerome throwing a heel, backside 1080, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff dropping here.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for coming.